the Ramana and this practice is the most beautiful practice, but I have friends and, they like to get together and talk. And then I have some other teachers. They're not like you. They're not about Ramana. And I do find that it becomes dilutive of the practice.
Yeah.
And yet, I try to be a nice guy and I want to help people, and they talk about world and the body mind attachment. And so is it okay to just, you're going out into the world? I don't even want to talk about going out of the world. I do that in business every day, but in general, in the spiritual corners, we try to help others that are attached to the world, or you go into another spiritual group where they're doing tantric yoga and Shaivism, right? So I'll stop there. Sorry to double dip.
No problem. No problem. So your job is not to help others. Your job is not to spread the teaching. And your job is not to save the world. I would say. I don't like telling other people what to do. That's just not my nature at all. But that's what I would say. You can make up your own mind of that. I would say, if you're interested in liberation, if you're here at this meeting, you're probably more than slightly interested in liberation. If you've stumbled upon the way I teach and what I share, and you're willing to listen to me talk about turning away from the world, which is something that is not tolerable by most of the population, remember, then the chances are you are a mumukshu. Mumukshu means somebody who has a burning desire for liberation. Mumukshutva means is the burning desire for liberation. And a mumukshu is somebody who has a burning desire for liberation. If you have a burning desire for liberation, this means your goal is liberation. Ramana says, and I say to you, the best way you can help others, the best way you can spread the message, spread the teaching, and the best way you can save the world is not by doing those things in the obvious way, but by turning within and abiding as the self. You are going to help other people innumerably more. You're going to help the world innumerably more, so much more. And you are actually going to go towards liberation as opposed to objects. The teaching is not to turn you towards other objects, other people. Let's save the world by, remember, not let's save the world by 2050. Let's, and don't forget the date. Whenever you save the world, it has to be far enough away that it's not too close, but not too far away. Because the date always shifts in every generation, doesn't it? People wanted to save the world by 1999. And then it was 2012, wasn't it? And then it was 2030, then 2035. Now I'm seeing 2050 as the new date.
They're asking for help, they're knocking on the door. They just keep coming back.
So, abide as the self. Abide as the self. One thing I really appreciate about you, friend, is you're always so complimentary towards me. You say really nice things to me, and I really appreciate it. I really like that. So, it's just really nice. There's a talk where some visitors visited Ramana, and they said, "How can we ever thank you?" And he said, "You can thank me by abiding as the self." He didn't let anything go, did he? He didn't let anything go. Every opportunity to drive the message home. I thought, what a wonderful teaching. Because I feel so grateful to Ramana. Maybe others here on the call feel grateful to Ramana. How can we repay him? Well, we can commune with him. We can say hello to him. We can thank him in person. We can. We can thank Ramana in person. We abide as the self. That's how we thank him. That's how we save the world, because the world is the self. It's what we are.
You are good.
Sorry?
You are good.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. But remember how to truly thank me, please. That's otherwise, what's the point? I want your suffering to end. That's more important to me than anything else, really. You know, more important than coming to the meeting or engaging with the teaching or anything else. I mean, I love that you say thank you. I love that you come to the meeting, but more important is to abide as the self. And so I'm here just to help you do that. That's my provisional role here. So think to yourself. Again, I never tell people, well, very rarely will I tell someone not to go to a certain teacher or other teachings. Again, that's just not my style. It's not my role. That's for you to decide. I'm very happy for people who come to this meeting to engage with other teachers, other teachings, because I don't claim to know what's best for you, actually. You know, other teaching. I read lots of different teachers' teachings, and many different teachings that I no longer think of as being particularly good teachings now were very helpful to me at times in my journey. So I don't say, you know, if you're drawn to something, then explore it by all means. But think about what you're doing. Think about, do you need to do that?
I guess it's instead of like going to the track and betting on horses, you know, it's like when you're a spiritual lover, what else are you going to do? But you're not around all week long.
I'm there all week long. Not as Tom, just as the self, which is what we all are. This is what you really are. But yeah, sure. If you want to go out and you know, talk to the spiritual types, no problem. No problem. If you're drawn to that, fine. Okay. Let's just finish up with a little bit of silence. And then we'll bring the meeting to a close. Okay, well, thank you so much, everyone. It's been a real delight to be here with you all. I really appreciate your being here. It's lovely to see you. I hope you're resonating with the teachings. I hope you're falling in love with the teachings, as I have. I hope you have faith in the teachings. And I pray you have the strength and the desire to practice the teachings. I'm here to help in any way I can, to support you, to encourage you, to motivate you, to keep you on the straight and narrow. So please use me for that. Ask the questions you need to ask. Attend when you need to attend. That's what I'm here for.